Welcome back for another video, guys. Happy Friday, everyone. If you're not watching this on Friday, well then I just hope you're having an awesome day. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers, which is it's pretty crazy. So before we get into the video, I did set up a PO box, guys. It will be in the description of the video, so feel free to send me some stuff. Also, I just got back from the bank and look what I got. I already have it in a case because I've had these sleeves for some time. Got this $20 star note, and check out the serial number. Let me see if I can focus that. That's right, guys. We got 4 sevens there at the end and the star note. How awesome is that? It was a good way to start off today, let's put it that way. Now this is how you can tell the difference between a small date and large date pennies. Alright guys, today's shout out goes to Hot Wheels Hunter and Coin Collector. I have not forgot about you. I know you've been messaging me a lot on Instagram and on YouTube, so thank you for your support. And Hot Wheels Hunter says, I already subscribed, great video, shout out to me please. Well, there's your shout out, and of course guys, if you would like a shout out in a future video, all you have to do is be subscribed and comment below, and I will get around to giving you guys a shout out. I still cannot believe I found the star note. It's awesome, man. I'm so excited about it. So question of the day yesterday was, who is going to be the first person to send something to the PO box? Still waiting. You guys got to tell me in the comments below who's going to be the first person. I think one person said they sent something so far. So yeah, that was yesterday's question. Question of the day for today's video, I want you guys to leave it in the comments below. What would you do if you had $1 million? Let me know in the comments below. What would you do with $1 million? I want to know. Alright guys, without further ado, let's hop in to these pennies and figure out how to tell the difference between the large date and small date, and figure out which dates on these Lincoln cents actually have a large date and small date. So let's start off with the 1960 Lincoln cent. Now this is going to be for the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, as well as the proof. These are all going to have small date and large date, and if we look here at the top, that is the Philadelphia Mint. You will see a very noticeable difference in the 6 there on the right hand side and the left hand side. You will see the difference there. Now if we look down to the 1960D, you will see that same thing. That 6 is very much different, and even the 9 and the O are definitely different on the large date versus the small date. You will notice also on the large date on the 60D, the mint mark is a lot thinner compared to the small date where it's more like a blob. If we move down to the 1960 proof, now it is going to be thicker on the small date and a lot skinnier there on the large date on the right bottom hand side of the screen there. Next up is the 1970S. Now we're going to have 2 pictures. This is the first picture we have here. We got the small date on the left, large date on the right again. You will see the arrow pointing to the 9 on both of those 9s there to distinguish those 2 dates apart, as well as the line on the top. You will notice on the large date the 7 doesn't seem to be flush with the rest of the numbers, whereas it does on the small date. And if you look at the word Liberty, you will see a difference there. And that's just another example there on the bottom. Now here, if we look in the middle of the picture here, you will see the 1970S proof. And those are a little bit harder to tell which ones are small date and large date, especially if you don't have a picture that you're looking at. If you're just searching through coins, I think you could definitely tell the difference here on this one in the O. The O looks much wider on the small date compared to the large date. So watch out for those. Moving on to the 1974 large date, small date. Again, small on the left, large on the right. You will definitely be able to tell a difference between these. The Philadelphia Mint is at top, the 1974D in the middle, and of course the 1974 San Francisco Mint on the bottom. Now I think the most noticeable difference on all of these dates is going to be that the large date is going to be a little bit thicker on the date, where the small date is much thinner. You can definitely see that on the 4 and on the 7. The mint marks on the small dates, however, are going to look much more like blobs than they do on the large dates. This is the last picture here, and this is going to be the 1982 Philadelphia Minted Lincoln Cent, as well as the 1982 Denver Minted Lincoln Cent. We will look here on the left top hand corner of the screen here, and you will see that that date is extremely thin, whereas you see on the right there is much more thicker, and pretty much the same with the bottom for the Denver Mint. But there you have it, guys. That sums up today's video. I hope this helps you differentiate the small dates and large dates, because I know a lot of you guys like to collect every single coin from that year. You don't just want the 1982 Denver Mint penny and put it in your books and say, hey, I got the 1982D. You actually want the large date and the small date, because both of those were produced. So really, your collection isn't full without having both of them, right? So that's why I wanted to give you guys a little bit of knowledge here and help you guys out with differentiating the small date and the large date. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until tomorrow, I will see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Coins, and this is where I disappear.